Hello everyone, I'm Bob Ross, and welcome to Travel Beads. I think during their USA series, we'll be painting some nice fall colors. Some orange, some red, some yellow. So make sure you hit subscribe and come along. Thanks for joining us. I'm Bob Ross. This is me, Emma, and this is my partner Alex, and welcome to our USA series. I moved to the US soon after I was born and called the US my home until I moved back to England 10 years later. Since then, I haven't spent much time in the US, apart from a couple of years ago, which coincided with the darkest time in my life. Depression hit hard, and to make matters worse, we were trying to film a TV show at the time and found ourselves in a very toxic environment, which only accelerated my issues. So in the end, we quit and went back to the UK to get help. Now, 3 years later, I'm in a much better place mentally and so excited to be able to experience the US properly this time, as well as introduce Alex to some of the things I remember from my childhood here. I've definitely got my work cut out for me here, as Alex is extremely blunt and honest about what he likes and what he doesn't like.
Oh, look at it. The chili's nice, sure, but look at that. That's not a sausage.
In this series, we'll be sharing the highs and lows, sharing our real experiences and honest thoughts as we go. While we're in New York, we are staying with our good friends, Mark and Amanda. We first met these guys in Thailand 2 years ago and ended up doing a road trip with them around the beautiful mountains of northern Thailand, which was an absolute blast. Then, last year, we met again in Bali for their wedding. And since we've been in New York, they've been showing us around some of their favourite spots in Brooklyn.
This is a shuffleboard bar. Never even heard of shuffleboard as a thing, but here they have bars dedicated to stuff like this. New York is awesome.
Mark and Amanda even took us on a little road trip along with their dog Coco to another state to see the beautiful autumn colours. As a kid in the US, I have very fond memories of Halloween, and I remember it being a pretty big deal. One of my favourite seasonal treats as a kid was pumpkin pie, which we don't have in England, meaning Alex has never tried it. So Mark and Amanda, being the perfect hosts, took us to their favourite pie shop in Brooklyn, where my taste buds took a trip down memory lane. It's so good.
Yay!
It's so different from any pies we have in England.
It's alright. Considering all of 7 years Emma's been talking about that, I need to try this.
But it still gets a thumbs up?
No.
No, thumbs down.
Average at best.
Average at best.
I have also been so excited to show Alex exactly how big Halloween is in the US compared to England.
They even have pop-up Halloween stores that just come up in October and they get sold out. It was completely empty, so bare, we had to fight for the dregs of what's left.
Foraging in the corners for little half-opened costumes and seeing what was left and what we could actually squeeze our bodies into. But don't worry, we managed to get our little mitts on a couple of costumes that we can't wait to show you guys.
$25. $25 for this. And I don't know if I feel particularly comfortable wearing this. I don't want to spread the stereotype that all American are fat, because I have over 5 American friends and none of them are fat, and I think that is a dangerous stereotype to start spreading around. So what I will do, I'm gonna take off the suit, wriggle out. He's like, what's he turning into? Wait for it. Shirt on. You still don't know. Okay. Close enough. You still don't know, do you? Now do you know?
Well, I mean, it says it right there, Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. I've never seen the movie, but
I haven't seen the movie. It's a classic.
I've watched The Mask and all the other ones, but Ace Ventura, no. So I've got the shirt, I've got the hair, I've got the card. So tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be a hairy Jim Carrey. That rolls off the tongue. Well, you're laughing. Look at this.
Keep away from me. I'm Bob Ross. I'm a national treasure. So this costume, the wig, the beard, the brush, and the easel came in at a very reasonably priced $30.
So we paid $55 for these 2 tops.
This isn't even the top, but this is yours, mate. Oh, and this beard is so itchy. It's literally destroying my face. I don't think I'm going to be able to wear it out.
Oh, it's like so really synthetic. Coarse pubic hair.
So Alex and I are just going to wait until it gets dark. Oh, sorry, I have to take that off. We're going to wait until it gets dark. God, it's so itchy on my neck as well. So Alex and I are going to wait until it gets dark. And then we're going to be heading out. Me as Bob Ross, Al as hairy Jim Carrey, and we're going to paint the town red.
Bob Ross.
I'm getting recognized quite a lot on the streets here of New York. I had no idea how famous I was. But yeah, it's like I'm a meme or something.
Has your accent just changed?
Probably. I don't think Bob Ross was British. I'm trying really hard. This is the first Halloween I've had probably since I was about 10 years old. It's really weird actually to be back in a country that celebrates Halloween, because in the UK, yeah, you can celebrate a little bit. There's a little bit of trick-or-treating going on and a few sort of Halloween parties and stuff, but it's really not that exciting. Whereas here, people go all out. Like the houses are covered in decorations. Some people must have spent like hundreds and hundreds of dollars on decorations. It's pretty bloody impressive.
You look like an 80s or 90s mum right now without the beard on.
Last night was a true trip down memory lane for me. I haven't seen proper Halloween anything for years. I guess, yeah, it's been like 20 years now. But for you, this is your first ever what I would consider like real Halloween. What were your like impressions of it?
As a child in England, my parents would never let me go trick-or-treating, and their main reasoning for this was that they didn't agree with threatening strangers in exchange for sweets. And I kind of get that, because, I mean, on paper that is ridiculous. But seeing it in real life is, it's something quite, I imagine, magical if you're growing up here. Because just with families, it's very sweet how they're all going out together. You've got the greedy parents taking like too many of their sweets. And then you've got the other ones
Parents
just being very calm. Yeah.
And I was actually really surprised by how many people recognised Bob Ross. Spitting image, I know. But although we were on the trick-or-treating street, these beans weren't doing any trick-or-treating.
I don't know what the etiquette is. I'm assuming as an adult I'm not allowed to go and take their candy.
Probably not. But after the trick-or-treating street, we jumped on a subway and we made our way over to Manhattan to watch the Halloween parade. Unfortunately, everyone else had the same plan that night.
It was so busy, and we just decided we didn't want to film anymore. This wasn't for us. Emma doesn't like crowds, so we went to the crowdest place in New York.
You could barely move. Even to get out of the subway station, it took us a good 20 minutes of just waiting in line with 1,000 other people hurtling up the stairs. So yeah, we kind of got in and got out straight away.
So having this little taste of American culture has got me really excited about all the jokes I can make in the next 6 weeks. I genuinely had an absolute blast yesterday. I cannot wait to explore more, and in the future we have some very exciting content coming up, including a road trip. We're going to be here for Thanksgiving, and also I am going hunting, and I completely don't agree with hunting. Just to preface that, I'm not into that.
We have a friend who is a hunter. He hunts every year, and he has invited Alex along. And even though you have no interest in killing anything, you are kind of interested by the whole concept. So yeah, I'm gonna go along with that as well. So if you would like to watch these future videos, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Don't forget to give us a like and don't forget to leave us a comment. Let us know all your Halloween stories and where the best Halloween you've ever had has been.
And finally, for anyone new watching, brace yourself.
Oh God.
For the people that have already watched us many times before, you know what's coming. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time, and beans out!